Kentucky Senator Rand Paul is courting South Carolina voters, and he also had a little something to say about a South Carolina presidential candidate. Will Whitson reports.
Senator Rand Paul spent an hour at this Veterans of Foreign Wars post here in Lexington, and he only spent about 5 minutes on foreign policy. This comes one day after fellow presidential candidate and South Carolinian Lindsey Graham blasted Paul's foreign policy stance. So I asked Senator Paul, was that jab merited? Here's what Lindsey Graham said Sunday about Paul, speaking on if Republicans had better foreign policy stances than Hillary Clinton. He said Clinton would be beaten by the whole Republican field except Paul. On Monday, the Kentucky senator was ready to dish it back out.
I think some people are scoring so poorly in the polls that they want to be relevant, and I think the way to be relevant is to attack me.
Paul did take some time during his campaign speech in Lexington to blast Hillary Clinton's stint as Secretary of State.
But of all the scandals, the one that probably bothers me the worst is Benghazi.
But it wasn't until this lady, Tashia Moffitt, made this comment near the end of his speech.
And it brings me to tears that we're still sending soldiers back.
That Paul really opened up on his foreign policy.
It annoys me that we are now fighting against our own weapons. ISIS has $1 billion worth of Humvees. Some in our party who believe that intervening always around the world in every skirmish around the world makes us safer is wrong.
I caught up with Moffitt after the event. She said although she was encouraged by Paul's comments. Have you heard a candidate that matches up with what you want to see just yet, or are you still
Not
waiting?
one. I'm still waiting.
Will Whitson, WIS News 10.